This is Omar Miller, and you're watching the 3-Point Conversion.
All right, Mike, we're ready.
Cool. Thanks, Coach, joining us. Everyone will do the usual. Raise your hand and we'll call on you. We'll start with Rick Bonnell.
JB, you in the past have used the word calming to describe what Gordon can do for you. How did that pronounce itself tonight?
I thought Ricky set the tone with his aggressiveness more than anything tonight. The calm happened there late in the fourth, but what I saw tonight was his aggression from start to finish. I mean, he set the tone with how he came out, how he shot the ball, how he moved the ball. He set the tone for us on offense. And then obviously he closed with poise, making big shots, made big plays. I thought he was fantastic tonight. So give him a ton of credit, career high. But in the end, he set the tone from the start.
He's talked about how he understands why you're coaxing him in the direction of threes, and it's just sort of I know you feel the same way. That there's a balancing act between what he does well and what you would like him to do ideally. Did the nature of his shot selection tonight, did that hit the chord that you've been looking for?
Yeah, I mean, I'll study it more, Rick, as I go. But looking at the numbers and what I saw, the eye test during the game, I would say yes. I like his volume of threes, getting to the free throw line, and then obviously to close, as we saw tonight, he hit big shots at the mid-range and at the rim, and those are things that we need. All-star caliber player can make all those shots. And look, if he gets threes, Rick, I want him to let him fly, and if he gets more than 9, I'm good with that. But the ability to close in the mid-range, at the free throw line, and at the rim, that's special for us.
Sam Perley.
JB, you guys got off to probably your best start of the season. You're up by 24, and then I know Atlanta eventually pulled ahead in the fourth. But how pleased with you how the team responded to kind of giving up that lead and then taking control the last half of the fourth quarter and still managing to get the win?
Yeah, I thought they showed resiliency tonight. It's something we've talked about in the past. We've not been in this position, a ton this year, where we've had a lead, lost it, and we had to regain control there. But I give our guys a ton of credit, and we didn't panic. We stayed the course. We lost a big lead, but that's the NBA. They're a very good team over there, and they made their run. But we kept our heads, we kept our cool, and our shot selection continued to help us. But what really got us this win was our defense. We set the tone early, 11 points in the first quarter. I think that's probably the best mark, would be my guess, this season in the NBA. And then the last 5 minutes of the game, they scored 8 points. So in the end, our defense got us this win. But overall, we found a way to close, and it showed resiliency on our guys' part.
Rod Boone.
Hey, JB, with LaMelo, what are you seeing with his just his court vision so far? You mentioned preseason about having to have guys head and swivel out there to make sure they get the ball and ready for him. What are you seeing with his passing ability so far?
I have no idea what's going to happen when he touches the ball. I have no idea. His teammates don't know, and most importantly, our opponents don't know. Look, he sparks us. He energizes us. You better have your hands ready, because that ball could be zinging, my way at any second. But I don't know if everybody see that first quarter when I think Miles threw it right in Gordon's face. That was like a mellow pass. I don't know if anybody saw that in the first quarter, but anyway, that's just a side note. I won't charge you guys for that. He's special. Like he just ignites us. I thought he had a really poised game tonight. I felt very comfortable with him out there. But you better be ready to catch the ball.
Josh Sims.
Yeah, JB, you touched on the defense before. Can you talk about what you guys were able to do against Trae Young? I mean, only 7 points tonight, and that's a guy that's averaging 28 a game.
Well, first, I just give our guys a ton of credit. They followed the game plan to a T. They were locked in. The last couple of days, we've really talked about doing our job. Every one of us locking in, doing our job, whether it's small details, the big details, small role, big role, do your job. And tonight we did our job defensively. Everybody was locked in. talking, communicating, digging it out, and I give our guys a ton of credit for their defensive effort tonight.
Nick Carboni.
JB, Devontae obviously struggled for most of the game, but you had him in those closing minutes there. He hit a big three late. What else is he doing that gives you the trust to have him out there in those moments? And what do you think that shot might do for him and you guys?
Well, Nick, I think he just impacts winnings overall. His numbers have not been where we're accustomed to and what we saw last year, but he still impacts winning. It's his decision making, his poise. Again, 7 assists tonight, ability to make big shots. He could go 0 for 10, and I have no problem with him taking the last shot of the game. I have full confidence in taking that shot. So just having him on the floor gives us the best chance to win. And he impacts winning in many ways. His talking, his communication, his poise, his ability to get us in spots. I got full trust in Devontae.
Danny Thompson.
Coach Danny Thompson with the 3-point conversion. To kind of piggyback on LaMelo, one of the hardest things to do as a rookie, especially, is to play the point guard position. The last 3 games, 19 assists, only 5 turnovers. Do you feel like, I know it's only 8 games in, that the game is slowing down for him at this point in the season compared to where you first got him in training camp or even the first part of the regular season?
Yeah, it's a balance. I mean, he's got this knack that's special. He's able to find open bodies, and it's he and I working this out on when to let loose and go play, and then rein him back and make sure that we're running good offense and we're getting good shots. And there's a balance going on right now. I love his ability to create and make plays. I have to let that play out a little bit. That's his gift. That's what makes him special. But I also need him to make good decisions, and he understands that. This is a bright kid. I mean, we're talking, every single day about his decision making, and he gets it. And there's going to be some turnovers with him, but I'm starting to see him make better and better decisions every single game.
Jack, we'll close it out with Jack Duffy.
Hey, Coach. So, if this is last year,
Where have you been?
I've been here.
Huh? You only come in for the wins, I guess.
Yeah, that's it. Hey, need a little more of them. But so if this is last year, you have a game where Devontae and Terry both struggled shooting the ball. You guys would have almost certainly lost the game. And then tonight, and then against Brooklyn, Gordon kind of single-handedly kind of bring you guys to a win. How does that feel, having a guy like that can just step up and kind of give you guys wins?
It's a good thing as a coach to have someone that can go get you buckets and get you, 44 points. I mean, it's going to be like this all year. It's going to be Gordon one night. It could be Devontae. It could be Terry. I mean, all these guys have had big nights for us. But overall, I was proud of Gordon. He understood we needed, pressure taken off our offense tonight, and he went and took the pressure and he delivered. We were struggling offensively. He took this team on his shoulders offensively tonight and delivered from start to finish. So just proud of him, give him a ton of credit. And we just got to carry this over and build off this win.
Thanks, everyone. Thanks, Coach. Appreciate it.
Thanks, everybody. Thank you.